Oh, hey, hey, she is Sets. This is Andrea. I'm just going to clean my screen. That's a bit better. How is everybody? Hello, hello to the UK. Hopefully a few people hop on. I'm going to tag a few people. Here we go. Just tagging. Okay. Hey, hey. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are all off to a great start your Monday morning. It is Monday evening here in Australia, a very, very hot Monday. It is like so humid, guys. The last few weeks we have been sweltering. And it's like the first time since we've come back to Australia that it's been this hot. So thankfully, air conditioning is on full blast. Hey Gemma, how are you? I am here to talk to you today for our monthly call about, oh thanks for tagging Janice, about sales. Let's talk sales. Right, Janice? Janice and I always have a bit of a chit chat about, you know, things we can talk about. And hey Jade. And this is definitely something that is always a great topic. How to increase sales, how to build your customer base, etc. And it's something that I am constantly working on myself. I always tell you this every time I do training with you guys. It reminds me of the things I need to do. And yes, there are some amazing offers on at the moment, Gemma, that for you and for me, obviously ours are different to yours, but I cannot express enough how much the offers make such a difference. When I started in Synergence for like, I've been with the company nearly, oh my goodness, 9 years, I think. Nearly 9 years. Yes, coming up 9 years. And probably for the first 6 to 7, there were never monthly promotions, new releases on a constant. We used to get releases at our corporate events, and that was it. So what we get now and what you get now, which usually follows on from what we are getting, it is mega. There is no reason for any of us not to be selling up a storm. No reason. If we are doing the work, the business will come to us. And you know the old saying, when they say what you do today will show up in your business in how many months? 3, right? It takes about 90 days for the work you do today to actually show up. Oh, I'm to turn off my sound, guys, because it's very disturbing. Okay. And why do I feel like I've gone brighter? There we go. Less bright. So think about that. What you do today, what you did back in November or December is probably showing up now. If you didn't do the work back in November or December, then you're probably not getting the results that you would like right now. So let's talk a little bit about what we can do to increase customer base. Now I do have a few notes that I've written down to help me remember what we need to talk about. So first of all, one thing that I have been doing to try to increase my customer base is to ask for referrals. Are you asking for referrals? Are you asking for reviews, etc.? So when I say I'm asking for referrals, I offer a small gift or a discount of a small amount, obviously within compliance, to anyone who finds me a customer. So, for example, recently I gave a good friend, very good friend, she's English, a sample of the silk. She took that silk. Now, I'm going to say she's a person who very much is spendthrift. So as we know, the silk is not super inexpensive. It is a pricier product. But she asked me for the primer sample. So I gave her the silk and she absolutely loved it. But what she did is she took it to her sister, who's never bought from me, and shared that silk sachet with her sister. Well, guess what? My friend bought the silk. She's already a CCTM user and lip scent user and lip gloss, etc. But she bought the silk. She then had her sister sign up as a Kiss and Tell customer. So she then became my VIP customer, of course. I know you don't have Kiss and Tell, but it's the same as if you're getting a customer. That sister then spent $150 on the silk and some other products. Hi, Laura. Hi, Becky. So I then offered Vicky a discount on her order that she just ordered. She actually just ordered more CCTM. So I gave her 10% off that item. And of course, everyone's happy. She's happy. I'm happy. Her sister's happy. She's found some new product. So referrals truly work, right? So what are you doing to get referrals in your business? Are you saying the right words, right? Are you asking the right people? So referrals, number one. Secondly, wowing. Let's go back to mine's kind of wearing off, look, but I actually had this on while I was in Melbourne, and I had my, it's in the other room, but I had a smaller little wow purse that actually goes over my head, sits on my side, not the big one that you might have seen me carrying before. I just had the small one. And that, of course, is called wowing. And I think what has happened to many people, or many of us, during the last couple of years is we've kind of become hermits and we've forgotten how to, or remembered to, wow. And a lot of us used to do it all the time. You never saw Andrea without lip scents on hand, right? Hi, Nicola. And it's something that we need to get back to doing, right? We need to get back to doing it. What do we need to wow? Why do we need to wow? Where do we need to wow? Right? And how do we do it? So these are things that you need to remind yourself about all the time. What are you going to wow? You are going to wow lip scents, shadow scents, eyeliner, etc. Just going to read a couple of your comments here. Sorry about the banging. I've got something holding up my phone and it keeps falling off. Third-party referrals are so powerful. Yes, Janice, they are. As our demos, has everyone seen Kaylee's post about her Yes, I saw Kaylee's post. How exciting was that? £300, I think Kaylee did. See, guys, I am watching you. I really do. Absolutely awesome, Kaylee. I'm so proud of you for jumping outside your comfort zone. And that is truly what it's all about. Sometimes for us to increase our business in any way, it is about getting outside your comfort zone. Holding a demo was outside of that zone for Kaylee. And now she's cracked it and can't believe she didn't do it before. Right, Kaylee? Same as wowing. If you've never wowed before, now is your time to do it, right? Becky spent almost £100 on skincare samples for a challenge with 9 girls. Wow, wow, Becky sold £500 and the girls are wowing in my group with before. That is amazing. Yes, Kaylee, we're all blown away. Fantastic. So you know, that's the key, is also always looking at what you are not doing that you could be doing. For Kaylee, that was doing a demo, right? Wowing is the same. Are we wowing? Have we forgotten to do it? You know, we're all kind of in the same boat. Time kind of stood still for a lot of us for a long time. And we really got out of the habit of doing the things we were so used to doing before. And that was, for many of us, just was natural to have something on our hand all the time. So what are we going to demo? Like I said, lip sense, shadow sense, liners, etc. Yes, Gemma, you need to wear your stripes or draw a little lip like I do. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, my 24th wedding anniversary. You could put some hearts on. I love hearts. I absolutely love them. Got married on Valentine's Day. I even had a heart cake. So you can wear lips or a heart. It doesn't have to be stripes, guys. Make it a little bit different. Sometimes if you do stripes, I find that people just constantly think that you've been, you know, trying on a lipstick in a store. It is a great start to a conversation, but I think if you've got a lip or you've got some hearts on your hand, it's going to attract a little bit more attention, right? Why do we need to wow? Well, of course, wowing is going to get you people's details, and that's the important thing, guys. How you do it and why we do it, right, is to increase our customer base. So it's not just about having them on your hand and not saying, you know, following on. You need to get people's details. Now that can be in the form of a digital business card. You don't need actual cards. I mean, I have cards. I really only tend to put them in my orders or give them out at demos, etc., or if I'm doing a trade show, that kind of thing. But I also do have a QR code when I'm doing shows or demos for people to actually scan, and that takes them to my business page or my VIP page. I have QR codes for both. So QR codes are really good too, guys. But you need to have some sort of digital business card so that you can then say to a person you are wowing, let me send you my details. What's your phone number, right? Get their phone number, get their name. You've got them in your phone now, and you can do the follow-up. It's super important. Don't just wow somebody and let them walk away, right? You need to do the follow-up. You can't get out to wow, so I make the most of samples in orders and girls who haven't tried them. Perfect, Becky. Yeah, do another shape. So yeah, definitely virtual business card. Make sure you get people's details. Do not let them walk away. And where can we wow? Where? Absolutely anywhere. So Becky, even you who can't get out to wow, you can wow on social media, right? Wowing is not just outside, out there in the street. Wowing is absolutely everywhere. So when you're doing live videos, when you're within a group, you're in a Facebook party, whatever it might be, wear your stripes or your lips or your hearts, whatever you're going to do, right? Wear them, and always wear them with pride. So like, I know until I came to Australia and we were stuck in the house in lockdown, etc., I was never ever without lip sense on my hand. All right, it's so important. And sometimes I don't even care, like this is really gone now, but I don't care if it's been a few days there and it's starting to fade, because it just shows people that how it is so long lasting. And I say, look, that's been on for 3 days, right? This has actually been on for probably 4 days, no joke. And I do have showers and I do wash my hands. That is how brilliant it is, right? So wowing, wowing, wowing. The other thing, of course, is asking. Are we asking people? Are we, you know, asking the people that sometimes we forget about? And I've talked about this before, the wedding list. Always go back to your wedding list. If you were to be getting married today, who would you invite to that wedding? Have you asked all those people if they would love to try Senegence, right? Now that could be skincare, makeup, whatever, right? Hair care, body care. We have so much now. Now we have, new nail polishes coming out. We have, I know we haven't got them all yet. We haven't got them all yet either. Hopefully we do get everything the US is getting, you and us. But we have so many new products, guys, that it is, there's something for everyone. So have you approached all of those people that you would ask to your wedding? I bet you haven't, right? Write your wedding list. Even if you're 50, 60, and you've been married 30 years, 24 years for me tomorrow. Write a list, because the people you might ask today may not be the people that you actually did have at your wedding, or at your 30th or your 21st or whatever. It doesn't have to be your wedding. It can be, if you're not married, it can be who would you invite to your next big birthday, right? Think about that. That is your list that you need to actually go back to basics and start again. If you need more customers and you need more business, keep revisiting the list, right? Keep revisiting the list. If your list is gone, used up, you've approached everybody, where else can you go? Networking. I talk about this all the time. I know for me that a lot of my business has come from the networking that I have done since I've come back to Australia, particularly in the last 6 months since we've all been allowed to go back out again. Huge Brit, Irish, Scottish crowd that I'm part of. When I went out with them a couple of weeks ago, it was so exciting when that one all said to me, Andrea, I've got my makeup on, right? How exciting is that? I was so excited. And then the people who didn't have it are like, oh, what's that? What makeup? And then they say, oh, Andrea, she sells the best makeup ever. Look, it doesn't come off, right? And then they rub their lips. So that's referrals, back to referrals. But networking, right? What are you doing to get yourself out there? It's so important. And I can tell you, when I was in Canada and I found Senegence, I had not long been in Canada either. So to grow my business, I started to network in different women's groups. And I know I've talked to you about this before, probably many times, but you need to do the things that are going to grow your business, right? This is the only way that I have been able to get my sales up to 1,000 PV plus a month when we've barely been allowed to go out, right? Yes, we are now able to get back to normal life, but for a long time of me being here, the only way that I could do this was online, right? So I had to wow online. I had to network online. I had to do all those things. Now I can physically go out and do it, right? What are you doing to network? All right. Of course, we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, absolutely anything you can think of. We have so many avenues. Byline, we have so many avenues where we can promote our business. I'm not the best at these things, but I try to do different things. I talked to you all at the pit stop in September about Google My Business. If you were there, you learned about Google My Business, and I know many of you were not doing it, were not using it, maybe only one or two really were. And that's something that I keep up to date all the time. I can tell you, I was away on holiday last week in Melbourne for a whole week, and I pretty much every day was getting multiple online orders. And I know that they come from my online presence, mostly Google, right? So I update my Google with current promotions, current photos. It's free. These are free things that you can do. Cost you $0, right? £0, I should say. Costs nothing to do Google My Business, right? So think about that. Are you doing that? The other thing, of course, is consistency, right? We all can get a bit complacent. We all can get, lazy. We all sometimes forget that we need to do a little bit every day. That is my new challenge to myself, is to, I do work another job, but it's part-time, is to commit just a little bit more every day than what I've been doing. Because I know that that little bit more that I do is going to give me that little bit more business. Maybe in 90 days, but maybe sooner, right? So we do have to think about, are we doing, as Joni says, are we doing the do, right? If we're not doing the do, nothing is going to happen. Fact, right? Nothing is going to happen if we do nothing. Telling myself this all the time, right? We have to do the work, and we have to do it consistently. Hi, Sylvia. Consistency is key. I know I've talked about this before too. I think it's been the title of one of my trainings that I've done with you guys. Consistency is key. A little bit each day, a little bit of wowing, a little bit of social media, a little bit of talking, right? Pick up the phone, talk to 5 people a day. Who are your 5 people that you're going to call or talk to? Or if you can't talk to them, send a message. The best thing you can do is send a video message, right? Send a video message, save it, and just send the same message to 5 people. Can you do that? Actually, that is this month's challenge. I would love it if everybody who watches this live, whether it be live right now or on replay, to do a short video, whatever you want it to be about. It can be telling them about all your promotions that you have this month. It can be to tell them maybe that you have a skincare boot camp, whatever you want to call it, happening this month. Whatever it is that you are working on right now, do a small video and send it by messenger to a bunch of people, 5 people a day, right? Do 25 people between now and the end of February. 25, that's all. That's not even 5 a day, right? Not even 5 a day. Everyone needs new customers all the time. Absolutely right, Janice. That's you at the moment, as my day job, so busy at the moment that I've not been able to book anything in this month, so need to be more consistent elsewhere. Kaylee is a star though, creating daily posts to share. Yes, that is amazing. I mean, I'll be honest too. I take other people's, I change them up a bit, never ever copy word for word. Always switch it up a bit so it's personal to you, because Facebook does not like same. All right, the algorithms will not work and you probably will not get noticed. So just tip of the day, do not copy identically, but pictures, yes. Obviously when you copy pictures, never take off people's watermarks, things like that. Let them take credit for those pictures that they created. But definitely I use lots of people's posts. I love them. And yes, Janice is right. The effort that you put in now will pay dividends come early summer. Winter for me, Janice. Can't wait. Bring it on. Winter's like 20 degrees here and beautiful, so bring it on. So there are so many things that you can do on the daily, but the challenge is the video. Very short, maybe 30-second video. You know, send it to 25 people. Janice, let's do that one. Can we set something up so we can have see some results from that too? You have the training from Pitt recorded. If we haven't put it out yet, we will see if we can soon. Okay, awesome. Yes, are you talking about the Google My Business, Janice? I think you might be. So Anyway, I hope that's given you a few ideas. I think I've gone through everything that I put on my list. As always, you know, stick at it, do that bit every day, and do the do, right? Wow, wow, wow. Start wowing. If you haven't been wowing, get back to doing it. That's what I'm focusing on right now, is getting back to the basics. And we are just starting up some now in-person training here in Brisbane once a month. I've instigated that. I'm super excited. Our first one is a week on Saturday, and we are going back to basics because that's what people want to learn, because we have not really got together for so much time. People have forgotten the basics, so always take yourself back to the beginning. What did you do? How excited were you when you joined this business? Who did you go to? Go back to them, right? Go back to that wedding list, that birthday list, whatever. Anyway, there's some challenges for you guys. I will talk to you all next month. And Janice, I can do Mondays again. I don't work Monday night anymore. So if you prefer Monday, I could do Monday. It's up to you. All right. So I will talk to you all in March. And I think it will be probably the same day. February days and March days are exactly the same. So it'll probably be March 13th or 14th, depending on whether Janice wants the Monday or the Tuesday. So I'll talk to you all then. And thanks, guys, for tuning in. Always so lovely to talk to you all. I love you all. Miss you all. Hope I see you all soon. Okay, take care. Bye.